this is what I had last night. This is all I'm left with. I can't even tell you how upset I am. I had to frog everything. Do you know why I had to frog everything? I was 70 stitches off. 70. I can't even. I couldn't even. I wish I had tried it on before. I wish I didn't completely finish the whole design and then tried it on. I don't know why I didn't try it on midway. But anyways, it's done now. I've completely frogged it and we are restarting. The reason why I think I messed up this bad was because I actually started this project maybe the end of last year, beginning of this year, so it has been a long time since I picked it up. So maybe I just missed some instructions or something, I'm not too sure. So we are restarting. I know that we are halfway through May and I will not be needing a winter jumper anytime soon, but if I'm feeling a jumper, I'm gonna knit a jumper. There's no rules to say that I can't. So yes, I will be knitting a jumper in May. I do not care. I do want this done. I have just bought more yarn for it, so I'm committed. So I guess I will tell you about the jumper as if it's a new project. So I am using Drops Extra Fine Merino, I'm pretty sure that's what it is, paired with Drops Kid Silk. If you want the exact colours, I'm pretty sure this purple is either colour 22, one of them, so either the merino is colour 22 and then the silk is colour 11, or the other way around, I can't remember. But this is just the off-white. I'm pretty sure it's just number 1 for both strands, so that's easy enough. So yeah, I have paired the extra fine merino with the kid silk together. I know how it works out because I've done it halfway through already, and it is a really soft combo, and it's also really thick, which is nice. It would be a like proper winter garment. So couple things to improve on from last attempt. I had this weird thing going on the ribbon where the top half was like really loose and then the bottom half was really tight, so it did have a weird look, which I was just hoping would be fixed from blocking, but now that I'm redoing it I can fix it. So I will either make sure my tension is the same, or I will do a twisted rib because I'm a lot better at twisted rib for some reason and it just always comes out a lot nicer. Second thing I'm going to improve on is maybe making my floats look a lot nicer, because towards the end I was just rushing and I thought I just want to get it over and done with. I don't really care about the floats, but I will try harder to make it a lot neater because I also feel like that will impact on the actual external appearance of the jumper. So they're two things that I want to work on this time round. I'm still going to stick with the same size. I was knitting a size 2, but I was just 70 stitches short, so I could have kept going and I could have just cast on extra stitches around the armpit, but I was just thinking I do not want to be lazy and I also want this to be quite an oversized jumper, so we're just restarting. It will be worth it, guys, trust me. I have actually got the worst headache ever, so I'm not sure how much I'm gonna get done. I'm gonna have a bath and my dinner and hopefully that will improve, because if I still have this headache tomorrow, I do not want to be going at work and staring at a screen for 8 hours straight. I think that's the last thing I need, but we will see how I feel. I have taken some pills that have a nice warm tea, so it is cozy vibes for tonight. And without further ado, I'm gonna start knitting. Back from, we went to Ipswich in Suffolk to see my boyfriend's family. We also went to Felixstowe, which is where you saw that yarn shop and the coast and all the arcades. It was so lovely. I've never heard of Felixstowe before, but I guess that's because I've never really had to go Suffolk way. Like I'm a Kentish girly at heart, and my boyfriend is an Essex boy, so we've never really thought to travel Suffolk way, but some of his family lives there, and honestly, we were both really influenced. It was such a nice area, lots of like little small businesses everywhere. We went to like a farmer's market type thing where there was like a calf, there was like all these homegrown fruits, vegetables, cookies, like everything. It was so nice. So yeah, that's what I've been doing this bank holiday weekend. It's now Monday, so it is the last day of bank holiday and it's so hot. I have not even been like in the mood to record. I'm literally forcing myself to do this right now because I'm so hot. It's so hot. And I know the British always want the sun, but when it gets too hot, we don't really like that either. So I have honestly just been sitting in my room all day trying to stay cool, which is probably why I look like a mess right now, but I don't even care. So because I was away this weekend, I did not get much done on the Northern Augustin's sweater. Just because I don't feel like it's really a project I can travel with. Although I do wish I had it on me because I'm just so obsessed with making it at the moment. So this is how much I have done between the last time you saw me. Um, I figured out how I messed up so bad last time, and I'm starting to feel like a broken record. I say this in every single video. I did not read the pattern properly. So, without giving away too much information, essentially there is a grid that you follow for the actual design part. For the sake of explaining it to you, let's say the grid is 20 stitches wide. However, of course, because it's increasing, because it's a yoke, at the start of the grid, some of the stitches are marked as non-existent because you just haven't created the increased stitches for it yet. but I just completely ignored the non-existent stitches and just assumed that each gap between each design was 20 stitches. I hope this makes sense. I don't think I'm explaining it very well, but obviously the more you increase, the more stitches you have to work with for the design. But I just didn't do that. I was basically just going straight down without it getting wider and wider and wider. I hope this makes sense. If not, just trust me. Just trust me. I've fixed it now. It's looking really, really good. I fixed the ribbon as well. Don't know if you can see, and I will add a video of when I last did it. I did a little try on before I realised I effed up. But at the top of the ribbon before, it was like really wide and sort of just the tension was really off. So on the top here, it was like really wide, and then towards the bottom of the collar, it was really, really tight. So God knows how I did that. But I did a twisted rib this time, so it's a lot neater. I just will always prefer twisted rib since I've learned it. So yes, this is how far I have got so far. I honestly feel like by the end of this week, the design part of the jumper will be finished and we will be separated for the sleeves. In the weekend, I did take a project with me. One thing about me is I cannot keep a secret. This was supposed to be a surprise project for my boyfriend because for my birthday, he's taking me to Copenhagen for mainly yarn shopping. Of course, we will do other stuff, but my main goal was I wanted to go yarn shopping. So he has paid for us to go. We're going in July, and I thought, what a better way to pay him back than with a handmade granny square shirt. Uh, and I was saying to myself like, oh, I'm not gonna tell him. Like, I'm gonna keep it a secret until we're there, and I will give it to him to wear like one evening. I literally told him within days, guys. Like, I just can't keep secrets, especially from him. I just, I'm just so terrible. But the cheeky thing is, as well, is he actually bought me this yarn from the Stitch Festival. So, whatever. He spoils me. But yeah, I have been doing a granny square shirt for him. This is how far I have gotten. Not too far, but one, I really struggle with crocheting for long periods of time. Like, my wrists just can't handle it like they can handle knitting. I think it's just because of the more aggressive movements. And secondly, this is lace weight. So progress is very, very slow, but this is like my travel project. So I'm hoping, you know, all these times that I'm pulling out at work or when I'm traveling, whatever, it will build up. And I hope, sorry if you can hear that baby crying, I hope it will be done by the time we go away. Third thing before we continue knitting is I want to show you the yarn that I got from Felixstowe. So, not gonna lie, this yarn store didn't have, it had a lot of variety, but not when it came to fibre and weight. They had lots of colours, but I must admit it was mainly either cotton or acrylic. They had a lot of macrame. Macrame, is that the right way to say it? Macrame. They had a lot of macrame yarn. Macrame. I don't know. The one that you use to make bags. They had a lot of that because I think they do classes there. But it was basically on top of. I think it was on top of an arcade, and it was a coffee shop, a yarn shop, a gift shop, and it also did things like pottery classes and like loads of little cute crafts like that. So I was in love. Um, I would love to work there if I had the opportunity, but sadly I don't live in Felixstowe, so sad times. I bought 4 balls of this Signet 100% cotton, and all I can say is I'm in my purple era, guys. I've got my Northern Augustin sweater, which is in purple. I've got this in purple. I have a project that's also in purple, but I might frog that. And just looking at my yarn store, looking at this my yarn shelf on the left, there's just a lot of purple going on. So I'm in my purple era apparently. But it's just literally the most gorgeous, like dusty pink purple, the most gorgeous dusty purple. Um, and I've already forgotten the name of the pattern I want to do for this, but it's basically like a V-neck t-shirt. I will insert a picture of the pattern and the creator, designer. But yeah, that's what I had in mind when picking this up. Um, I want to do a summer project. This is why I picked up the cotton, because I want to do a summer project. But in all honesty, I just haven't found a summer top pattern that I'm like, oh my god, I need to have that right now. I've more been obsessed with like jumpers and cardigans. So I do like this pattern, but I would not say I'm absolutely obsessed with it. But I was also thinking, do I make a bag? Because not everything I make has to be clothing, although that is what I like to make. There could be an opportunity to make a really cute bag, or I don't know, but my intentions when buying this was to make this top. So that is everything from this weekend. Sadly, I'm back to work tomorrow, but it's about 4 p.m. right now, and honestly, I don't want to do anything for the rest of the evening, so I'm just gonna sit in bed and knit. Just finished recording and I ran out of storage, so anyways, this is how much I've done. It's not as far as I wanted to get. I wanted to split for the sleeves, so when I came back and updated you, I actually had monumental progress, but it's fine. I'm nearly done with the bows. I just got to do the little tails and then I can split off for the sleeves basically. But yeah, I was basically just saying how much I loved it. There's obviously a lot more room now that I've fixed the whole thing, so very happy. I was also saying how I haven't actually seen anyone do this colour combo, so I'm very happy to be the first. I think it's super cute, super wintry. Obviously that's not the season right now, but it will be so nice in the winter, and it's not super itchy. It's a little bit itchy around my neck, but I think that's just due to me not having a lot of things around my neck usually. So yeah, super happy. Honestly, I'm a bit tired of the colour work now, so I'm glad it's over. There's nothing more satisfying than just knitting in the round, plain stockinette, very mindless, very demure. So yes, I'm sorry that there wasn't more progress. It's just that it's Thursday. I'm trying to get a video out every Friday. So if you did stick around and you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. And yeah, I bring a video out every Friday, 4 to 5 p.m. And yeah, so if you did enjoy this video, like, comment down below what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.